So the month of June has started, which means that we are almost halfway through 2019. So I thought, what would be a better time for me to count down my top 10 favorite movies of 2019 so far. So without further ado, this is my top 10 favorite movies of 2019 so far. If you don't want spoilers for certain movies, I will alert you as I talk about them. Some of them you don't really have to worry about spoilers, but you can get a generic idea. So number 10 is the Lego Movie 2, the second part. If you don't want spoilers, you can click off now, if you care about it. I thought this movie was absolutely hilarious. I really didn't think I was going to like it as much as the first one. I really liked the first one, and I really loved this one. I didn't know that they were going to make it into like a sort of musical, which was really fun. Some songs are like extremely catchy. The voice acting is on point. Chris Pratt, the girl that does Wild Styles' voice, I forget what her name is. Sorry. The voice actor's good. At number 9 is Pet Sematary. If you don't want spoilers for this, you can click off now. Even though if you've seen the original, you can pretty much guess what happens. This movie is full of suspense. The ending is terrifying. The deaths are terrifying. It has one of the most shocking but not shocking moments in a movie I've ever seen with the death of Ellie. It was shocking because it was engaged, and it was not shocking because we knew it was gonna die. Somebody was gonna die. But still, the way they shot it and the way they choreographed it, or not really choreographed, but they edited it and got rid of the music, made it all quiet and everything just for that one moment. Beautiful editing right there, guys. The actors are good. The creepy graveyard children are very well done. The kid that plays Ellie, she obviously plays out the terror of getting hit by a car and, acts good as a dead daughter. At 8 is Us. This is an absolutely awesome movie by Jordan Peele. While it not being as great as Get Out, it is a awesome follow-up to it. The acting of Lupita Nyong'o and, of course, freaking, Ryan Coogler. Not Ryan Coogler, what am I saying? What the hell? Not Ryan Coogler. I'm sorry. You know who I'm talking about. M'Baku from Black Panther. I forget what his name is. So yeah, it might have been Ryan. I honestly don't know. Just ignore that. But yeah, this is an absolutely suspenseful thriller type horror movie. It has some great action sequence, terrifying moments, and just really all the actors put their all into this, and just the performance of some of the other clones are just crazy. At number 6 is Happy Death Day to You. If you don't want spoilers for this, you can click off now. So, Tree is stuck in the loop again for this sequel. I saw this in theaters, and I didn't know if I was going to like it as much as the first one, like I did with Lego Movie 2 going in, and I loved it. I loved every twist, the doctor being the murderer, that's killing her, she's in this alternate reality now where Carter's with, her arch rival. Her mom's alive in there. There's just some hilarious deaths. Her going into a wood chipper, her diving off of a plane in front of her boyfriend and her ex-rival and dying while flipping off the audience was great. And just the ending that sets up another movie, which I am totally 100% down for. And I saw that movie with my uncle, and I'm sure he's down for that one too. So yeah. At number 5 is Shazam. If you don't want spoilers for this, you can click off now. This was an absolutely great movie. It was a definite win for DC. Zachary Levi, honestly, is one of the most hilarious people they could ever choose for a superhero movie. And at first I was like, wait, really? Because, I just always thought, comedy was his thing. And I saw the trailer, and, he does plenty of comedy in this movie, but while there's comedy in this movie, there are certain elements out there that this is a really family-centered movie. Him trying to fight for his family, protecting his family, and learning that he does not have to be alone in this world. And, just seeing Billy Batson Who, by the way, the kid that played Billy Batson was great. Deal with, being adult and being a superhero was just great. And that Henry Cavill, well, not really Henry Cavill, but Superman cameo at the end was great. At number 4 is Captain Marvel. If you don't want spoilers for this, you can click off. So yeah, this movie gets a lot of hate. A lot of hate. Honestly, I think I might do this for Ultimate Movie, just so I can defend it. Because, sometimes I do movies on there that other people hate and I like. And that is coming back. Ultimate Movie's coming back, yes, very soon. I will announce that very soon. But yeah, Captain Marvel, it's not the greatest MCU movie, but it's definitely not one that sucks. I really love this movie. Brie Larson does her absolute best as Captain Marvel, and I don't care what people say about her, man. Brie Larson, I respect her. I'm glad that she's our Captain Marvel, and I'm sure she's going to do great things in the future. She didn't shine in Endgame completely because, she was off doing other things in different planets, not with the centric story. But, in this movie, she really shines. And also Samuel L. Jackson being de-aged as Nick Fury was great. Goose the Cat, the Flurkin. The Skrulls, and, her teaming up with the Skrulls and then to defeat Yonrog and the rest of the Kree. That twist was great. And while this movie sort of denies one of my most anticipated movies, Secret Wars with the, fight against the Skrulls and everything, I'm very interested to see what they have planned for Captain Marvel next. I know some people are too. So at number 3 is Brightburn. If you don't want spoilers for this, you can click off now. Most of these movies on this list I've reviewed anyway, so yeah. This movie is great. I really can't think of a better movie that encompasses, this sort of, not like fish out of water, but it's just a total out-of-body experience for this young boy that has these superhero powers, these superhuman powers, almost like Superman. And, he doesn't know what to do with it, he's struggling with it. And, he does bad things, but he thinks he's doing it for the right reasons, And it's just so compelling by the end where he's killed his dad and, he's done so many horrible things and killed some people, and he's gone through so much trauma, that, when his mom backstabs him and tries to kill him, he's heartbroken, kills her, and it's honestly, it didn't really set up a sequel, really. But honestly, I would pay money to get one right now. James Gunn absolutely killed this as producer, and his brother and cousin, killed it as director. But yeah, man, this is a great kickoff to the new genre, as James Gunn calls it, superhero horror. At number 2 is John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. I thoroughly enjoy the John Wick movies. I was eagerly excited to see this movie. And Keanu Reeves, man, he just rolls in, gets it done, he is absolutely amazing as John Wick. And Halle Berry was really great, in this movie. And the dude that plays the samurai guy that's hunting him the whole time, I forget what his name is. I follow him on Instagram. He posts some really cool martial arts stuff on there. And he posts some behind the scenes footage. They went hard for this movie, guys. Really. Yeah, man. The fight scenes in this, while some of them are a bit repetitive, I just love just seeing him kick ass. As long as he just kicks ass and, shoots people in the head, blows crap up and everything, I'm fine with it, and that's exactly what I got in this movie. Him running from, basically everyone that's out to get him after, his actions in the second movie. And, just kicking off with him running and, running against the clock pretty much as, the bounty is being set, the contract's being, put out, was just great. And I honestly love this movie, 10 out of 10. Okay, here's where we get into really heavy spoiler territory. Number 1 is Avengers Endgame. If you have not seen Avengers Endgame, I cannot warn you anymore after this. Honestly, it's been a month, more than a month. Please, if you have not seen Endgame, go see it. Get out of here right now. Watch it. Come back. Okay, I'm hoping you're gone. I'm starting. Okay. Jesus, man. I just love every single thing about this movie. There's no negative effects. No negative effects at all of this movie. Or aspects, I mean. Just Tony's sacrifice in the end of this movie, the epic battle, Avengers Assemble, Cap wielding Mjolnir, the women united in the final battle. There's so many moments like Hail Hydra, Loki taking the Tesseract. That's probably gonna set up the Loki TV series that Disney Plus is gonna do, maybe. The funeral scene, and it sets up Guardians 3. Time Heist was really awesome in this movie. They went back to New York from 2012. They went back to the Avengers, Thor: The Dark World, and fudge. They went back Thor: The Dark World, the Avengers, and Guardians of the Galaxy. And they set up this really brilliant plot where they integrate Nebula in a way where I didn't think they were going to integrate her. I just thought, oh, she's just one of the survivors of Snap. She's going to help maybe a little bit. But no, she was actually a really intricate part of this movie because, her memory gets intertwined with the past Nebula, and that's how Thanos finds out about their whole plan and everything. So yeah, I love how that plot was, and the epic battle is just insane and one of the best battles I've ever seen in movie history. So yeah, guys, that was my list. That was my top 10 favorite movies of 2019 so far. I will be back with another one of these type lists at the end of the year, only this will be probably like double, or if not triple. It'll probably be like at least 50 to 60 movies. So yeah, see you then, guys. Bye-bye.